my hair didn't want to cooperate today, so this is what it's doing. New year, new me. New year, new you. New Year's resolutions. All the New Year's things, I think those are the main ones, but it's everybody's favorite time of year on Facebook other than elections. This year, I've actually somewhat got myself together at the end of 2019, and since it's 2020, I just got LASIK. Really bad joke. I figured I would actually be able to make my resolutions since I'm being somewhat of a responsible adult. We'll see how it goes. But my main one, and I guess now since I'm putting it on the internet, I'm letting it be the way that I'm kind of holding myself responsible for doing monthly check-ins and things like that, is that I want to lose weight. And I know you can only see from, but you can tell weight needs to be lost. And it's not anything having to deal with how, whether I'm self-conscious or, about my self-image. I would like to be smaller. I would like to, feel a little bit more confident, but, I'm pretty decently confident, maybe. But it's also about health. The only person other than me who has told me that I need to lose weight is my doctor. And that's because I have a really fun condition. I have hyperextended ligaments. I think that's the proper term. But basically, I bend backwards, which means more pressure gets put on my ligaments than normal, and the more weight that I have, the more pressure. So I need to lose weight and build muscle to take the strain off of my ligaments, or I'm going to eventually fall apart one day. I already have a tear in my rotator cuff. Fun stuff. This is definitely something weird for me to be putting on the internet, because I don't really even talk about this stuff necessarily. I'm just now starting to get to where I talk about, with my friends about it. And the fact of the matter is I weigh over 200 pounds. And I am 5'3". I fluctuate between about 200 and 205. Everybody's weight fluctuates. So, it's not good. It's not that, according to the BMI or whatever, this thing that we're all supposed to go by that's BS, I'm supposed to weigh 125 pounds. I weigh a lot more than that, as I just said. But I also have 38 triple Ds. So, and they're I have lost weight before, and they have not gotten that much smaller. The smallest they have gotten since, I finished puberty has been about a 38 double D. So maybe the band size will go down a little bit, but the cup size is pretty well stayed the same. That was a really bad hand gesture to do when talking about that. So, weight, I would like to get to a decent weight, but weight isn't what's important to me. It's more going to be along the lines of, losing, because it's mostly my stomach. I got thick thighs. I've always had thick thighs. I used to be a dancer. I got calf muscles. I would like to, build some arm muscle because I don't have any. That's so pathetic. But I would like to start building muscle, losing weight, but my goal is 140 by the end of the year. I don't think that's that hard. I don't know what the math is on that. So we're gonna cheat. It's 5 pounds a month. 5 pounds a month. Not hard. My goal is my goal overall is to, get down to about 140, be healthy, lose some inches. Those are the main goals. I have to measure myself to know what inches I want to be at. That'll be on the screen somewhere at some point, because I don't feel like doing the math right now as I'm filming this. But I've also got to set monthly goals. And my monthly goal, so I'm hoping to try and do this at the first of every month. my first month, of course, will have, next be February 1st. So my small goals are going to be monthly. I'm repeating myself, and I'm really sorry. I've thought it through, but I haven't talked it through. I want to work out at least 5 times a week. I used to do it. I don't do it that much anymore. Mostly it's like, I'm going to walk for 30 minutes in my living room. But I want to actually do cardio for at least 5 days a week. And then I also want to maintain a diet intake of 1,500 calories a day. Now, doesn't mean that I'm limiting myself to only eating 15 calories a day. Or 15. Oh yeah, only 15 calories a day. That's smart. But 1,500 calories net. So I can eat 2,000, but then I have to work 500 off to hit that 1,500. That's going to be my goal. I might end up changing it throughout the month depending on how hard it is. I would also like to try to start eating healthier, but I work in an office, so we'll see how that goes because they like to cater food. And I also go out to hang out with my friends, and I like a good glass of wine every now and then. We'll see. We'll see how the healthiness of the food goes. I will try to be more conscientious of what I eat. So those are going to be where this journey starts. I'm going to do monthly updates. I'm going to try to record as I do certain things. The food, I'm not going to do a super huge long thing, but just kind of updates throughout each week kind of deal. What exercises I'm doing, that kind of stuff. As I said, it's going to probably be really rough in the beginning until I get a handle on this aspect, us having this communication, because again, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to talking about this, about how much I weigh and stuff like that. And I would like to be more comfortable with how I am, because there are restrictions when you weigh more than you should. I used to be able to, I used to be a professional ballroom dancer, and now I do a 3-minute dance routine with Zumba, and I'm just because I got some extra loving now. I have an extra 8 count. And I would like to be able to get back to where, I can dance freely again. Not necessarily that I'll ever be a ballroom dancer, but just to be able to dance again, and to get back to a time where, I was wearing more clothes that I was comfortable in, because I wasn't always this heavy. I've always been heavier than I should be since I've been 10. So I'm from the South, so food has an influence. It's something that I really want to work on, and through this, I'm hoping to actually hold myself responsible, because I have been known to go for a couple of days, a week, a month. I remember, I think it was right after I got told about my shoulder injury, and they were like, you either need to lose weight or get surgery. You need to have your bicep tendon removed and everything. Those were my 2 options, was lose weight or have surgery on your shoulder, and it probably never be the same again. And after that, I hardcore. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna be that fit. My camera cut me off because my card was doing something weird. But anywho, once I got that diagnosis, I got that in June of 2017. July, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to work out now, because I can't, 1, afford surgery. 2, I know if I get surgery, my shoulder will literally never be the same again. So I started working out, and I did so good. June, July, or technically not June. Well, I did start in June, but July was the beginning of me working out. And so I did July, August, September, October. Then holidays happened, and I got busy at work, because when you work in retail over the holidays, you literally have time for nothing else. And then after the holidays were over, starting January again, I tried to get back into it, but we were still busy at work, and then my hours started getting cut, and so I started getting depressed because I didn't have money to go out and do anything, and it was just a downward spiral of excuses. And that is what it has been pretty much ever since. And I'm sick of it. I work a full-time office job now, so I'm gaining weight again, because back when I worked at the mall, even though I was eating mall food all day, I was on my feet all day. So at least I was balancing it out and not gaining weight. But now I sit in an office. I sit at a desk for 40 hours a week. It's not good. At least not when you're, hi. Oh my god. Hi. I want it gone, but it's entertaining. But so it's not only for the aesthetics of being fit, but it's also the fact of the matter that I will definitively be healthier if I work out more and I eat better and I lose some weight, because my joints and my ligaments will be happier. So, and if I feel better, and I did enjoy when I worked out, I'm more of a cardio person than I am a weights person, but I have a friend who's really into weights, and so he's been giving me like some, hack tips as to what I can do to build muscle and not actually have to lift weights, because God, it's so boring. I guess now I will put up my stats, and I figure maybe that's how I will end every video, with measurements of my waist, measurements of bust, waist, belly button, because they're two different things apparently, hips, and arms, because I do want to, maybe even neck. Maybe we'll do neck too. We'll see. I mean, I'm pretty sure I should do neck, because I feel like neck is a good definitive of everything, because it's where your food passes through. I don't know why, but a lot of places like to know your neck measurements. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put up how much I weigh. And I guess I should also put up a picture of me, full body. Ooh. It's a process, because I mean, I don't look bad. I don't look good. My self-confidence throughout this video has been like, yeah, I'm hot. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. But so my hope is that I will at least lose half of the weight that I want to lose this year, and I want to at least hold true to my commitments of recording myself doing healthy things to motivate me, because I feel like what's gonna happen, I feel like looking back through stuff that I do throughout the month is gonna help me be like, oh my goodness, it's actually working, or oh well, that's where I went wrong, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that this kind of video journal, because I'm not calling it a diary. Not that diary is a bad word. I feel like I'm too old to have a diary. But this video proof of me saying I'm gonna do a thing, and I want to actually do it. And to all of my friends who are watching this, I want you to hold me accountable. I mean, like, yeah, I'm allowed to have like a glass of wine every now and then, or when we go out to eat, I'm allowed to order extra Alfredo for my pasta. But, don't let me sit there and be a fat ass. Be like, hey, you said you wanted to do this thing. You can treat yourself every now and then, but don't get that extra taco from Taco Bell, you maniac. If you happen to be somebody who is not a friend of mine that is watching this, and you want to enjoy this hopeful journey with me, hopefully I don't just flake out, hold me responsible. And, if you have advice, if you have words of encouragement, if you have your own story of, why you started losing weight, how you got there, definitely share, because the inspiration will be needed at points, because I know, like, when you start, you're like, yeah, and then you hit a lull, and you have to get through the muck, and then you get through you get the excitement of it again, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely gonna need help. Because I like food. I'm from the South. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, do the things, stuff. And, yeah, hopefully I will see you. I'll see you, hopefully, with other videos before February 1st, but with a update on this, I will see you on February 1st.